Formula 3, and we're about ready to get underway. Looks like that's Willie Sarzi off to the early lead. Sarzi, who's never won this Kawasaki race, always finishes up in the top three, but has never won one. Now takes the early lead with Williams in second, Solis in third. Solis just pitched away $5,000 last weekend when he was leading the Yamaha Western 600 Series final on the Yamaha. Only led it for about a turn though, and then when the bike slid away from him, and he crashed out in the rain and dropped not only his motorcycle but $5,000. But he came back to win a couple more times in the Kawasaki races. Picked up $800 on the day. So did Ben Williams. He also picked up $800 on the day. And now both these guys are going to be practically back at it again with Willie Sarzi dragging along at their heels. Well, right now it could be okay, we're going to call up 750 stock production and open stock production for the pre-grid. 750 stock production, open stock production up to the pre-grid. We'll run your race, and then after that we'll take a lunch break. We'll have a lunch break right after that. Ben Williams out in front, and boy, Solis and Sarzi were really going at it there in second spot. In fourth spot was 923. Keo Watanabe, who leads the Formula 3 class, running in fourth spot overall right now. Then 701, or that's probably 201. Craig Smith on the Kawasaki running in fifth spot, fourth in class. Then comes 798. And that was Morgan Ross on a Kawasaki running in sixth spot, fifth in class, then 662. That might have been 862, Howard Miller on a Kawasaki running in seventh spot, and an eighth spot, 616, Michelle Roy. That was your top 8 positions. They came by the first time around, and right now in a row, and just thoroughly dominated the proceedings here. Then for the past couple of weeks, past month or so, Solis has come to the fore and has been very good. And now Williams looks like he's starting to assert his authority once again in this class. He's got a pretty big lead as they go down the back straightaway, with Sarzi and Solis just locked in handlebar to handlebar combat as they go around turn number 9. And Solis going back and forth. In fact, look at this. Solis now is going to try and make a move on Sarzi, but he doesn't quite do it. Sarzi shuts the door on. Watanabe, your points leader in the Formula 3 class. In fifth spot, 201, Craig Smith. And comes 798 running in sixth spot. That is Morgan Ross. 616 is still Michelle overall. Then in ninth place, 862, and that is Howard Miller now dropping off the pace back there in ninth spot. Ben Williams holding the throttle wide open on that little 250 Ninja. Kevin Arian down here walking in front of us. Good race, Kevin. You came right up there in the last stages of the race, finished third. Here they come out of turn number 9. And it's Boy, look at the lead. Williams has got a huge lead as Solis and Sarzi still dispute. Second of all, look at this. Williams turns around at the start-finish line to see where his competition is. And boy, are they in a heated battle for $300 and $100 respectively in second and third. And look at this. I don't even think they let off a little bit into one. Larry, you think they're letting off into one, going into one? They don't let off very much. I know they go in there in top gear. As K.O. Watanabe just demolishing the field in the Formula 3 class, running in 4th spot overall. Let's call up 750 stock production and open stock production in the last race before lunch. 750 stock production, open stock production, up to the pre-grid. Right after that race, we'll break for lunch, have our track tour. We'll explain how that works. And then I have any interviews if anybody wants to come up and chat. And is Dave Aldana out here today? Let's see if we can't get him up here to talk. I seem to talk about him more when he's in the pits than he is out on the racetrack. And we'll try and see if we can't get him on the racetrack this time. Ben Williams still holding a wide open. Look at this. Sarzi and Solis, handlebar to handlebar around turn number 2. They cannot decide who wants to take over second spot. $300 on the line there for that second place position. Here comes Williams. Halfway flag out. 4 laps down. 4 laps to go. And well, look at this. Sarzi in the draft. Draft by Solis. Solis now in the draft. See if he can't get around Sarzi. Boy, those guys are having a lot of fun in that battle over second spot. Sarzi lets off the gas a little bit. Solis takes advantage of it. Comes up to the long side of him, and Sarzi shuts the door on him going into turn number 2. K.O. Watanabe still leading the Formula 3 class. Boy, look at that. Craig Smith and Morgan Ross still disputing 4th spot on Kawasaki. Mention you riders in race number 9 and race number 11. The grids have been changed, so you might want to get down to the telephone booth and go down and see it during the lunch break. Races number 9 and races number 11. Your grid positions for your starting positions have changed. Get on down there and take a look. Ben Williams coming on by in pretty good shape. But boy, not in good shape right now. Sarzi and Solis. Solis takes a peek at second spot on the inside, pulls level with Sarzi and goes into second. A nice pass by Solis going around turn number 1. It looks like the bikes are just rolling off just a tad, and it could be that Sarzi might have let off just a little too much. It might even touch the brakes a little bit going into 1 as he saw Solis pulling up on the inside. Rode off turn number 9, kicking up some dust, but he rode it back on again, and he's coming down the front straightaway right now. But boy, that put a scare into him. 862. Howard Miller on a Kawasaki. He's been struggling all race long. He was running up to the top 5, then dropped back into 9th spot. Now he's way off the pace. Formula 3 class, and it's still Craig Smith and Morgan Ross battling for 4th and 5th. Look at this, Morgan Ross goes to the inside, but going into turn number 1, it looks like Craig Smith held him off. You're right, Solis was back a bit from Sarzi. Going into 1 and 2 now is all over Sarzi's rear tailpipe right now as they hit down between 5 and 6. As we're waiting for the finish of this race, and it's all Ben Williams. Believe me, he's on his way to an easy $500. Down that back straightaway, there goes Solis, taking over second spot from Sarzi. Is he going to the King? And of course, now Sarzi, actually that's Sarzi that took along. Look at this, he pulls up alongside and goes around him. We're coming up with a white flag. Ben Williams has got it, but boy, just a terrific scrap for second spot. And here they come. It's Solis. Sarzi gets the better drive, is into the draft, pulls right up alongside. Now that the white flag is out, there won't be any messing around. These guys are going to get down to business now. Sarzi goes into second spot. Solis now right in behind him. So now the smiles and all the laughter have gone out of it. The fun has gone out of the race. They've got to concentrate now on getting that $300. And then they go into turn number 2. Solis is right on Sarzi going on turn number 2 as he pulls up alongside on the outside. They're side by side between 2 and 3. It's a matter of who outbreaks who going up the hill. It's too far away for us to tell, but it looks like it could be Sarzi in the lead, or in that position, I should say. Solis is leading right now, and as soon as I say that, Sarzi takes over second place. Solis is going to try and get him in the draft. I think Sarzi knows where he's going to try and get him. He's going to try and hold him off. Maybe he might take a different line this time. Williams is going to come down and get the easy. He goes to the outside, takes over second place. Now, let's see if Sarzi's going to get the draft as he does. Williams comes down and gets the win. Solis in second spot, Sarzi in third. Here they come. They've been battling all race long. Sarzi in the draft. Is Solis going to hold him off? No, Sarzi blasts by him. Oh, and Sarzi gets second place. Picks up $300. No, holding his hand up in despair, Joe Solis, he'll pick up $100. He tried to make a move on him, and he did the right thing. It worked 2 laps ago. That same thing worked 2 laps ago, passing him over there in 6th, and then letting Sarzi go by and drafting him by again in 9, but it didn't work this time. And boy, there was enough steam in Sarzi's machine to just draft right on by Solis, and he got second place. Let's final call. 750 stock production, open stock production up to the pre-grade. K.O. Watanabe gets the win in the Formula 3 class, and 798 Morgan Ross holds on for 4th place in that class.